Welcome to the continuation of the Castlevania arcade collection, the anniversary collection, I mean. And the only other one that I've played, I think, is Super Castlevania 4 out of these, so let's try Dracula's Curse. During the 15th century Europe, there lived a person named Dracula. He practiced sorcery in order to create a bad world filled with evil. Wow. He began taking over the continent of Europe, changing countries from good to bad. The good people of Europe tried to fight off Dracula, but no one was able to survive. Finally, the Belmont family was summoned to battle Dracula's vile forces. The Belmont family has a long history of fighting evil. The townspeople became afraid of the Belmonts' superhuman power and asked them to leave the country. Fortunately, the people found a mighty Belmont called Trevor. The curse of Dracula has begun. The fate of Europe lies with Trevor. Really heroic name, Trevor. There we go. At least it looks better. There we go. Yes. It's almost like they definitely. It feels almost like they're developed by different people. This one feels way more similar to the first one. It looks better than the second one, I think. It's got a little bit of more that NES glitchiness that the first one did, that the second one didn't really have. But nice, easy access. Well, I guess I can... Splatters. I mean the stairs. So annoying. And of course it's so slow. They really should have fixed that. I've got some of the more modern Castlevania games on here, so... Better platforming. These are easier to tell, like where you are into relation to other things. Holy water? Probably the daggers probably would have been the better. Daggers probably would have been the better offensive tool. Oh, and of course it goes through the ground. It's like the Hammer Bros in Super Mario Brothers. They keep on forgetting that it's time. So I need to stop lollygagging. Ooh. Wow, this one's almost boring compared to the other ones. They kind of reverted to the first style, the first game, to where there's no really character progression. I guess I'll... Yeah, not really super effective. Guess I'll keep it for now unless I get a better weapon. Like, this is so dull. What? The other ones were better in regards to, like, enemies. Like, yeah, they were constantly there, like constantly respawning. But this doesn't even have any enemies in it, really. Mechanical monkeys from, like, the Phantom of the Opera there. It's like... Okay, at least it didn't start me off from, like, the beginning or something. I don't think it did. Okay. No. Keep on forgetting what button it is to jump. And again, you get stuck on those stairs. They've not changed hardly anything. It plays better, a little bit better, but it's just a slightly better version of the first game. Can I really not kill? Okay. It sucks because I can't heal up or anything. You would have figured they would have, like, added that in at some point. Oh man. Well, that was cool. Oh man. This is so dull. I tell ya, every time I play different retro games, especially if I wasn't like super into it as a kid, it just really shows you how bad. Oh, this is a boss. Really, how bad they were. Let me see. And starts you over from the beginning of the level. It's like, yeah, retro games. I like retro gaming every now and then. But some... I say some. Most just do not hold up. Like, modern gaming has really spoiled me, at least. No, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I'm sorry if these are your favorite games, but... yeah, it's just... Alright, Super Castlevania. They're just not good. They're just not good. And it's not because I keep on getting killed either. It's just the way you interact with the environment, the way you interact with the enemies, and it just doesn't play or feel good or rewarding. To me, anyway. No, cinematic or anything, no? Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously starts to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. See, the storylines are kind of dull too. It's like, what's Dracula's motives? I want to know what Dracula wants. Dracula has revived many times, however, his sinister actions have been continuously thwarted by the Belmont family. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now the certainty of Transylvania is beginning to threaten... being threatened by destructive forces. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Need a comma in there, buddy. You need a comma in there. Once again, Simon Belmonts is called upon to destroy Dracula. So is Simon immortal? Or did the previous game take part after the other one? I mean, before or after? Once again, Simon is called upon to destroy Dracula with only his wit and courage. He sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. What happened to Trevor? Like, was that in a different country? Was that like... what was that? And it's been 100 years. Surely it can't be the same Simon. Okay. All right. Alright, this looks more up to speed. Like maybe 16-bit era Super NES. Okay, and this one only 2 buttons work. A is jump, X is whip. Oh, that is way better. I can't jump off of it, but at least I can jump onto it. That's something. That's progress. Climbs it faster too. It's easier to you can control the whip. Oh man, I wonder if it's usable like that. Fling it around like a male. A flail, I should say. That's freaking hilarious. Oh yeah, it does! The music's pretty decent too. Like, oh, I bet it does like less damage than a direct whip strike, which would make sense. So, how do you use the dagger? Oh, that's right. They had the bumper buttons back then in the Super NES era. So, right bumper does the range. That's way better. I have an efficient ranged attack. Maybe does a little bit less damage than my whip. Pacing movement's good. I'm getting owned. This is way better. Yeah, I kind of missed the whole character progression thing, but a good like arcade style game is okay too. Oh, I've got like a boomerang type thing. Oh man, that sucks because that means I have to wait till it comes back. I can't throw that in different directions. I know. Trying to use my whip as a defensive barrier, I'll take that. Way better. It's way better. Actually enjoying this one. It's probably why Simon returned, because they were like, hey, this one's actually good. Oh. Okay, you just whip that. You don't have to press anything special. That's cool. And you just let go, and you gain health! Wow! Wow, that's great. And again, it's timed. I'm guessing the hearts just do like a life system like in the earlier games. See, left had 22, now I have 5. Look, I know in the other... Oh man, that's so much weaker. That's pretty strong. I'm liking it. Definitely liking it. It's easier to manage the enemies too. Like they don't feel as cheap. Like you feel like you have the tools you need to defeat them. Wow. It's better than the previous one on regards to how many enemies are within, you know, certain distances of each other. Whip's pretty easy to control, even with the analog stick. Guessing that makes me immortal. For a family that hunts vampires, you'd imagine that they'd have more appreciation for candles. But, I don't know. I guess they do get their weapons from them, so... Ah! Whoa! I didn't even see that! And you can't throw the holy water very far. And because it's got a dedicated button, you've got more control over when you can use it, too. The enemies do respawn, but they have a limited targeting distance, so you're not constantly harassed if you're... Oh, yes. Hello! Too easy, come on. That's great, that's fantastic. Oh! Oh! What a rip! At least it constantly gives you... Okay, duly noted about that. Okay, that's good. That's why it gives you they give you the clock. See, that's clever. That's way more clever than anything in the other games. Still get stuck on those. Ah, need to pause time. Still get stuck on the stairs, so they've not improved that at all. And there is a recharge time, so it's not like you can constantly spam that. Either that or my button stopped working. That's a distinct possibility. But does that give him armor too? I didn't notice that before. Ah! Cavalry! I have to go for the head. This one's way better. I think I'm gonna move on though. Move on. Way better. I'm willing to actually want to come back to it. No. They really need to add something that'll let you go back to that menu system. It's just having to restart it every time. That's just not acceptable. Alright, what's next? So we've done those two. The Castlevania Adventure. Looks like it's for the GBA. Or the original Game Boy. This is what I meant. Konami. Oh, wow. Slow. Okay. Oh, wow, that's cool. You can't whip straight up. Oh, I'm liking it. It's okay. A little sluggish, but I'm also like remembering that, yeah, this is for an ancient handheld console. But still way more acceptable than the NES games, I think. Oh, did it rest? Oh, no, that's right, I died, I think. I like the music too. I've not really liked a lot of the other music. I think I like the previous one the most out of like the ones I've done, but I quite like this music. The old Nintendo consoles had surprisingly good audio. Like if you've ever played a Virtual Boy, that audio on a Virtual Boy is incredible. It's probably the best audio on a handheld I've ever had. Handheld speaking very broadly, because the Virtual Boy is not handheld by any. But it probably ooh choppy. Is it, and again, is it the game, or is it the emulator that it's on? That's cheap. That's cheap. Ooh, it's getting worse. Oh man, my praise is my turn around. Give me the cool whip again. Again, I still think this is better than the first two. Maybe even the third one. Like functionally, there's no stairs, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it doesn't look the best, but it does its job. Like it is for a Game Boy. But if I had to choose, it's sad, but I think I'll choose this one. I'll choose the Super Castlevania first, but between this and the ooh, wow, that's cool. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, that's fun. Let's see. Half of the time, it's just waiting for it to be able to reboot again. Let's see what else we got. I think we're nearly done. We've got like, excuse me, one or two more. All right. Castlevania 2, Belmonts Revenge. That's also for the Game Boy. And I wonder which one. It must have been Simon's Quest. I don't remember. Like, I remember playing one on the NES Mini. I could have sworn it was the SNES Mini, but it must have been the NES Mini. And I don't know, I just quite like the Medusas. The Medusa heads in that felt a little bit different. So let's see what the second Game Boy game looks like. I think that'll be it for this one. We'll do the next two in the next video, because this will be 4. Okay. Not that I know what any of those stages do, but yeah, sure, I'll check that. Crystal Castle. Let's see how they improve the doesn't seem to be hurting me, it's just pushing me. Movement seems when you're not in the water, seems a little bit faster. Rope climbing's about the same. Maybe about, yeah, it's just a teeny bit faster. I think I like the music better in the other one. Oh yeah, I can like Mega Man it. That's cool. Okay. Okay. So it's the same controls. It's up and then attack for the special weapons, which makes sense because the game, the Game Boy only had 2 buttons too. I didn't see that there. Enemies instantly respawn as soon as you get them off your screen. Like, that's kind of to be expected with a game like this, but at least they're not... Ooh, I thought I missed it. At least they're not as annoying Like, is it... I know I can go in the water. No, not in that one. Okay. That's a head bonker anyway. It might be stupid to go down there. Unless you literally jump down from there and then have to jump your way across. No, you can... Okay. Oh, it's worth the desk for experimentation. Yeah, it upgrades his armor too. The color changes. That's pretty cool. There's a lot more clear in this game as opposed to the last one. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for Game Boy. Ah. Well, sad to say, but I think the Game Boy games are better. I like the SNES game. I want to come back to that one at some point, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.